And we're in. Oh boy, can't wait to finally start my very first MMO RPG experience. Let's see how it works out. Alright, there's our character, pretty generic looking. I don't care, I'm not exactly a master character maker. And if you can guess who they're inspired by, props to you. Alright, we're in a void. We're touching the void. Here. Hear what? I hear nothing. Hello? Echo! I don't feel anything, I'm a machine. I see a light. Am I dead? Oh, and I apologize about the music. I don't want to get hit by copyrights. You know how that goes. Okay, we're walking towards the light. We died. And now it's dark. Are we dead or not? Are you the Grim Reaper? You look like it. Alright. You gonna tell me anything else? Maybe how to fight? Maybe that's the Grim Reaper? More light! I must be dead. Nope. There we go. Black Mage. So this is how to tell you what you're going to become with this class? Although I wish I had a proper staff instead of a weird looking wand. Whatever. Flashing lights! And I see the light again. Am I still dead? Every way to start an adventure, you die. Alright, what's about to happen? Hey you! Okay, I'm gonna have to do a lot of narrating, aren't I? Sorry if you hate the voice. Oh, finally awake, huh? You alright, lad? I thought I died. 3 times. You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Was it walk towards light? Feeling the effects of the Aether, I reckon. Yeah, you could call it that. You'll get used to it though, don't worry. Yeah, that's what you want to hear. I keep having visions of my death. The chocobos. Who doesn't love chocobos? What if they have multicolored chocobos? And of course our starting area is a desert. I say of course because, wait a second, you there, halt! No. Bella saying, I don't really care for deserts. Why? I have an overheating problem, and deserts are hot. But what can you do? This is a class we play and we have to pick the starting area. What's all this about? I don't know. Game reasons? Lore reasons? Inspection. Men, search the carriage. Alright, you're just gonna find 2, or there's more than 2 passengers. Can I pet your chocobo? I'm just an honest peddler, friend. So, don't be too disappointed if you don't find anything, eh? You're really saying I'm sorry that I'm not a crook? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. With that big blade of yours, that's gonna be awkward. Sir, look, sombness. Is that salt, pepper, seasoning? Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? Do you use it to make a tea? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Oh great, they're corrupt. Can I blast them with magic? Heh, business as usual. Oh great, we're going to a corrupt desert. Can I turn into a land of crystals and glass with magic? I use meteor. Or I summon arrow. Amalia? Sorry if I mispronounced that. 2 arms, 2 arms. Okay, this is happening. 7 hells. Consider this a warning now. Go, all of you. Yeah, we can clearly run. Get us out of here, please. I apparently don't know magic yet. And get wrecked. That's what you get for being extortionists. I wonder how long before I hunt those down. And the people. Phew. That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. Then why are you dealing in illegal goods? You be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits, they are only less honest. Okay, so I'm definitely blowing up this place with magic. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Yeah, I'll have to treat them to a meal. Hey, seeing as we've still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? No, I'm gonna get out right now and take my chances in the wild. Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Well, it looks like they're asleep. Unless you talk in your sleep. Brent's the name, and Pedlin's my trade. Yeah, I got that. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. Yep, because every story starts with an adventurer. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory, now that's what I call living. Actually, I'm trying to unravel the dark arts. You know, typical stuff. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventurers are risky business. These days especially. Well, I know I'm gonna have many team wipes in dungeons and raids, so... Yeah, dying is part of the adventure, ain't it? What was that first attracted you to it? Gain power, glory, and mass fortune remain silent. Well, I already said to gain unlimited dark magical power. Which I guess is kind of true. You know, leveling up, get stronger, take on stronger things. It's like a bit of power. Not like this matters, probably. To gain unlimited dark power. Power, as in, power to do good? Like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that. Wow, you really just changed what I said to suit your own philosophy. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventure business. This is Final Fantasy, not Warcraft. Warcraft. Shut up, I'm gonna throw a fireball at you. When you arrive in town, you'd best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. Because of course you do. Thank you for being knowledgeable, old man who most likely won't survive past the first scenario. And it wouldn't hurt to join the guild either. Yeah, about that, I know that's a key part of MMO RPGs, the world that we exist in, old man, that you don't know of. But I'll keep my ear out. I'm a newbie to this kind of thing. I'm not just gonna go join the Verse Guild. Although I would like to make a guild one day and have everybody currently watching, shoutouts to you, join it. Sorry, where were we? Broke the fourth wall there. Join a guild. Maybe. Undas, I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced. Home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to fight with a sword, your fist, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. Well, I've already admitted to wanting to cast dark magical spells, so... Yeah, although I do like the idea of being a monk. Let's just say, there's a lot of classes I want to play in this game. You don't know what I'm talking about, old man. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit being dead, and that's a fact. How about the Reaper class? Do they make a profit for dying? By the by, is this your first trip to Uldal? Yeah, I'd rather be in the mountains somewhere, or forest. It is. Well then, let this old fool tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Please, this is why these episodes are going to be so long. I'm sorry. Uldal is ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folks know, the Syndicate holds the real power here. Well, I never heard of a good Syndicate, so more fodder for my magic. Them and then... Those people, cronies, would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists. and the royalists are nothing if not loyal. Isn't royalty supposed to be the backstabbers? These factions have long fought over power, thrown the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no signs of stopping. Yes, cause who needs magic spells and swordsmanship if you could throw money? Although I guess guild toss is a useful tool in RPGs, mostly Final Fantasy. Of course, the lizard men, and that's the Amalja, couldn't care less about Uldan politics. Uldan politics? I'm gonna mispronounce that, and I apologize. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. So you're saying they are capable of thought. Good to know. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need breeding profits, and though it shames me to say, I'm inclined to agree. Would you like to try that sentence again? Ah, at long last, the introduction is done. Behold Wardal, treasure, jewel of Thanalan. Isn't that a gland? Where folk turn sand into gold. That's magic, and I don't like sand. It's not good for my mechanical system.
Deep in the sun-baked south.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by shifting sands of endless desert, she rises. Why am I here? A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance, her name Ulda.
Her name, Ulda.
Alright, moving on.
Even with the coming of
the 7th Umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. I'm out here, so when I blow something up, nobody will notice. As the twin faces of knowledge fall maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. What are you saying? I don't comprehend. I'm getting error messages trying to comprehend this. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm. So basically I have a destiny before I've even started. Great. And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. That is, onto the high road for me. You're gonna get stopped again, aren't you? I'm gonna have to save you. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. Was it my usual money to start off the adventure? Hey, you talk to me, here's 500. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become a sort of storied personage? I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. So, you're paying me to listen to you, and then to say thanks you want me to become legendary? Alright, whatever. Take care, old man, before you perish.
May the traders nurture
of our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. Well, the first spell we learn is fire, for by fire we are reborn. Yeah, magic fire that I'm going to shoot out of my hands. Final Fantasy XIV. Or XIV, depending on who you are. Great, we're already how long in, and we haven't even played the game? But again, that's why they're going to be an hour long. Alright, it doesn't look too hot. Good. Very good. Nice city, nice atmosphere. The sun's blazing. I see chocobos and people walking around, all shapes and sizes as is in an MMO RPG. Sword, shield, staves, armor, take it all in. Oi, venturer, over here. How do you know I'm an adventurer? Who are you? Hey, I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance, eh? How can I tell? Well, considering you look completely different to everybody, you are probably somebody who knows something. Name's Winmond? Winmond? And my business is knowing every bugger every bugger else's? Are you trying to say you know everybody's business? Say it right. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice of way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge, even just this once, like? What with your way of speaking, Winmond? Okay, we're finally in the game. Welcome to Uldala, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Banalan. Please select a control scheme you wish to use. Well, I am currently using controller just because I'm curious to see how it works. Eventually I will switch to mouse and keyboard, and then even more eventually I'll upgrade my systems and play on PC. Or I'll convert my existing League of Legends system, which I'm not using, and switch over to PC. We'll see how that goes. Controller. All the instructions to move your character adjust position of the camera. Alright. Looks good. Cancel, select nearest target display, jump. Okay, Y is jump. Y is Y jump. Move, cycle through HUD, turn off auto run. When held hotbars. Alright. No, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch that. Jump and auto run. Alright. Good. Take a minute to get used to this. Okay, so this is how you use abilities instead of having a mouse and keyboard. And I already have 10,000 MP. I must be a gifted mage. Alright, initiating quest. Non-player characters or NPCs. I think we all know what an NPC is. Offering quests can be recognized by the exclamation mark above their heads. To bring up quest window, speak to the NPC first and hit confirm. Okay. Okay, I just highlighted you. There we go. Accepting quests. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Press the accept button in the lower left-hand corner to add the quest to your current list of duties. Experience, Gil. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city, state of Ul'dah, you must register yourself with an Adventurers Guild. I decline. Alright, your basic tutorials. It is plain to everybody, to anyone with eyes, that you don't know your way around here. Yeah, I just showed up. Thought that was obvious. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse. And I don't want that on my conscience. Well, you approach me, so you're putting it on your conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over there to the quicksand. Okay, is that a bar? Is that a guild? And speak with Momodi. Momodi? He's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Alright, sounds pretty straightforward. Where am I going? Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you get for free. Good luck with the adventurer. Does that mean I don't have to talk to you anymore? That'd be nice. Quest accepted. You've begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Let's see, upon accepting a quest, the current objective will appear under the quest tile in the duty list on the right side of the screen. Alright, there it is. A maximum of 5 quests can be accepted at once. Oops. I guess that's the end of the tutorial. Okay, so that's how you bring up a map. So I set up here, right? Okay, nice looking place. Speak to Momodi. Nice that everybody has their name up there. Okay, I'm guessing it's you. Collect rewards by speaking to the NPCs with a checkmark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn a variety of rewards, from items to guild to experience points. Alright. Alright, pretty straightforward. Talk. And talk. There we go. Talk. Thank you. Could take me a minute, I apologize. And more cutscenes. I'm new here, can't you tell? Why, hello there, who might you be? Just a nobody, passing through, trying to unlock a secret to magic. If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Well, it's the only Adventurers Guild, so of course I have. Name's Modi, and I own this fine establishment. If it please you, I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah. So you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. Cool, that's exactly what I need right now. And lucky for you, that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Sounds like it's gonna happen anyways. Like our conflict with the Malja, for example, they've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Can't we just blow them up with magic? Then there's the Garlean Empire. No one can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are plotting. Alright, great attitude to have. The people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry, and lingering feeling of loss. Yeah, that's what those people are doing right now. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked, open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8th hell. Well, that's quite a lore dump. So much was lost in a blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. Alright. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. Oh, that's right. If I remember correctly, I'm going to pause here. If I remember correctly, when Final Fantasy XIV first released, it was not a good game. So much so they decided to wipe the slate clean and start over with A Realm Reborn, which is technically what we're playing. And they actually made that part of the lore. Which, I just gotta say, props to Final Fantasy. Alright, back to the game. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. Except you, if you have played beforehand or view the cutscene. There's this one thing that survivors agree on though, the part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. Alright, I'm guessing the people we idolize and blah 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 blah, right? They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering. I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are just as jumbled as the calamity itself. So basically saying all the people who played the game before they reset. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. I can understand that. But if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. And so we call them the Warriors of Light. Which I believe was what you played as, in Final Fantasy 1 and 2, and I think 3, before they started to get actual characters, you were just the Warriors of Light. They'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. So, hoping that when calamity strikes, my nameless face becomes one of the many who die in battle that nobody will ever remember, but will remember the deeds. Well, I don't know if to take that as a compliment or not. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Well, I'm not promising I won't blow up the occasional building trying to learn magic, but sure, I'll try to leave it better. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. Yeah. And those never get broken. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us, We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. Alright, I'll start a bar fight. Give me a second. And a happy and prosperous bulldog means more business for the quicksand too. So that's a little fluff to make your business more profitable. I get you. Any road? Any road? Let's make this official. Is that a saying? Go ahead and write your name, I thought they said your own name, in the register. Neat as you can. I don't have good penmanship. So I'm just going to put squiggles. See, those are my squiggles. Mechanist Ex Machina. Oh, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, does it? Kind of. If you had a tongue. Alright, Mr. Ex Machina. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially get interrupted. Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness. I swear to you, I'll bring you your money. Can I blow that person up? In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Don't be preaching, or I'll blow you up. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two, attend to the scum. No, please, mercy. I cast Fireball. Well, ain't that a sorry sight. Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Yeah, I'm not, 'cause I'm gonna go blow up that person. Just to say, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bother me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Can you stab your toe in this game? That'd be funny. Status condition, stub toe. Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. So you're a gossip monger as well. You do it all. Any road, welcome to Old Dawn, Mechanist. Yeah, great to be here. Can't wait to get started in the actual game. Take a moment to catch your breath and I'll teach you a little bit more about our fair city. I want to blow stuff up with magic. Let me do that, please. I get it, it's the intro, it's going to take a while. Thanks for the money and the experience, because talking gives experience. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. I didn't do anything. You've taken the first steps of the adventure in the city of Ulda. Listen more to the wisdom of Modi? This person. Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Like casting magic. Oh, there we go, Fire and Blizzard. Umbral Ice and Astral Fire. Elemental Gauge unlocked. Alright. Get out of the way, please. Okay, so that's how it works. Umbral Ice, Astral Fire. Astral Fire and Umbral Ice are special status effects which allow thaumaturges to continuously deal a devastating amount of damage while still conserving their MP. Casting one of the fire spells gives the thaumaturge the effect of Astral Fire, which increases the potency and MP cost of further fire spells. Okay, so it ramps up. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP cost of Blizzard spells, but prevents the natural or spell-assisted gradual restoration of MP. Conversely, casting one of the Blizzard spells, I'm guessing does the same thing. Yes. As the thaumaturge progresses in levels, the number of Umbral Ice and Astral Fire effects, which can be stacked at one time, increases, and... Alright, 1 second. So, basically saying, you gotta balance between fire and ice. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorzea and her people are called main scenarios quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon, so story quests. Quests using icon that indicates a task or series of tasks are tied to new duties or features that have yet to be unlocked. Okay, but let's see. Elemental Gauge Explanation Part 2. The Elemental Gauge indicates whether you're under the influence of Astral Fire after casting Fire or Umbral Ice after casting Ice, or Blizzard. While under the influence of Astral Fire, all fire spells will have increased potency but require more MP. While under the influence of Umbral Ice, all ice spells will have reduced cost, and you will have significantly increased MP recovery. Furthermore, when maintaining stacks of Astral Fire or Umbral Ice, A spell of opposite element can be cast at no cost. Alright. You can let me out of this now. So basically what they're saying is you cast fire to do more damage and cast ice to recover? Is that what I'm getting at? I'll have to test that out in combat. And you're the only quest, so let's do this, Mamodi. Mamodi, the proprietress of the quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Fighting monsters, collecting useful items, and blah blah blah. Am I right? Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. Yep, this is your traditional begin the tutorial quest. Everybody knows this joke. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetherite Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach the Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetherite. It could just say go look for the giant floating crystal, unless your city has many of those. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Doesn't everybody have mounts? Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Mechanist? If not, just lay your hands on the thing and you'll see what I mean. Can't say I've ever connected with the crystal, except in Crash Bandicoot. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Thaumaturge's Guild over at Arthenith Ossuary. Okay, so Thaumaturgy quest. Assuming that's Scepter just for show, you might consider training there. Okay, learn how to... So, basically, unlock quick travel, learn how to fight, and finally I want you to visit Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. So, fast travel, combat, shopping. Got it. You might think that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah, as long as you've got the Guild. Don't say that. That implies a lot of things I'd rather not get into. Just make sure that you don't pay more than you ought to, Mechanist. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if no one's looking out for their best interest. You know, I'm gonna get you a dictionary. Maybe you can find some more complicated words in sentence structure. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Ciceroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the market once he's read it. Okay, we'll probably finish up this tutorial and call it. In short, then, visit the Aetherite Plaza for fast travel, the Thaumaturge's Guild for combat, and Sapphire Avenue Exchange for shopping. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who'll try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. Side quests. A lot of folks are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. Really? Why? But many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after Gil the moment they will get here, you ought to be making friends. I can understand that. Let it be known that you're willing to give them as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Do side quests to do more side quests to do more side quests to do more side quests, and so on and so forth. Speaking of which, you should speak to the smith over yonder. Those lads have always had some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you're finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to small clothes without... You're down to small clothes without a... Let me try that again. Restarting. Now you've down to your small clothes without a guild to your name. I thought I had to go visit the avenue. I'm doing that first. Get your priorities straight. Quest accepted. Okay, yeah, so that's, And there's other people now. Hooray! But I'm going to... I should probably do this. Sanctuary, a crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar. And right down there. Whenever you enter a sanctuary, while in the special area, you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you're offline, alright. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit is increased by 50, so go to a sanctuary when you want to quit for the night. Your current rested bonus is displayed on top of your... Rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. Alright, somewhere. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. Okay, I have none. Unless it's all of it. If the bar is blue, indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Okay, then that's not it. Inns and cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize their experience earning potential, make a habit to log out in one of these areas. Cool to know. Alright, main menu. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's features. For example, selecting character on the character. Open the character containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal up under duties and blah blah blah. Okay, if you wish to customize the game's various settings, go to options. Game progress is saved automatically. Yeah, it's an MMO RPG. There's no in-game save and load. It's strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game. Okay, don't just quit, good to know. Select a map from under the travel in the main menu where pressing X on the controller will bring up the area map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated by a special icon. And all that good stuff, alright. Well, let's go find these areas and then call it quits. So we should head out here, and I think, if I'm reading that correctly, yeah, this way should be an objective. I can't wait, I'm so excited. Probably hard to tell from my voice, but I really am. Alright, what's over here? Winmond. Are you the quest objective? No, I'm trying to find Aetherite. Aren't I? Okay, lock quest it looks like. Oh great, just started, I'm already lost. Okay, this is annoying to navigate. All this can go away, please. Okay, we're in the Emerald Avenue. What was there to do? Then the Emerald Avenue. Okay, here we go. With thaumaturge. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to this. Like I said, very first time I've ever done this. Probably easier with a mouse and keyboard. Okay, map. Attune yourself to the Aetherite crystal. Is it all this way? Okay, I guess it's telling me to go to these areas, so I'm not in the right area. Okay, so let's go back this way. Sorry, trying to get used to this. Normally I'm great at reading maps. Apparently not in MMOs. Like I said, this is going to be both entertaining and cringy. I do apologize. Right, so it's over here that we want to go. I'm going to have to upgrade to a mouse and keyboard as soon as possible. Not to say that this won't work if I get used to it, but it's just not going to work for me right now. Okay, walking around, seeing all the people, seeing all the different things. Are you quests that I can't do? Alright, let's go this way. The Steps of Thal. Alright. Is there? There it is. Okay, I now know the symbol to look for. So you're the person I need to talk to. And you're, a newly come adventurer, but of course, yes, I am Cicergo, whatever your name is. What can I do for you? Ah, you would like to have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what, you expect me to do this for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an old Don for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I'd rather doubt you could afford my service, but the fact that you're offering nothing is laughable. Well, I do got a letter. Is that enough? Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. Yeah, I just walked in and did nothing. I shall brief you and shall be your attentive. And you shall be attentive, sorry. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Probably the only one. Being advantageously situated in relation to other city-states, Old Dawes Market have ever served as both a literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. Cool. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Audenard passes through this point. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'dah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and money lenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has the sufficient funds. Don't say it like that. Sure, there's something you seek, adventurer, a deadlier sword, perhaps a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. Okay, find me a mech. To the north, you'll find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting material. Yeah, potions, we need potions. You don't have a healer, because I'm not a healer and I'm alone. And to the south, you'll find weapons, tools, and a sort of other useful items for sale. Accessories, right? To augment stats? Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. Our regards to Momodi, now off with you. Okay, so this is the market. Handing over items. Some quests will require NPCs to give items to NPCs. If an NPC requires an item, the item request window will open. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Let's see, if we bring up the map, where's the next quest? Is it not here? Looks like it's not here. So now we go back. Alright, we go back, but hey, we found one quest marker, we're on our way. And I wish there was a faster way to travel. But isn't that what everybody says when they play an MMO RPG? It's all about getting mounts to travel faster. The steps of Nald. Okay, I see the markers on the map. I'll just follow those. That's right, I'm not using the big map, I'm using the mini map. Hello, Deputy Cheese. And from what I understand, that little leaf icon indicates I am new to the game. I hope that actually means I'm new to the game and not surrounded by a bunch of people who are making Smurf accounts. Or aren't you cool? Alright, I'm guessing all these are points of interest, which is cool and all, but I'm here to do my tutorial quest so we can get on with it next episode. Ooh, here's the crystal. It's pretty. So I just touch this and my quest is done? Is that what the game's telling me? How do I touch it? Oh. Let me try that again. I accidentally moved. Alright, attuning. Yeah, it was attuned to the Aetherite. Meaning we can fast travel now, right? And another cutscene. Hail, adventurer. Might you have come to at the behest of Miss Momo of the Quicksand? I'm calling her Momo. Excellent, which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil. Hey, do you like magic? I got a nice spell for you. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on her face was absolutely priceless. The face of malice. I guess it could be priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of Aetherite. Allow me to explain. Please do while I charge up my fire spell. These crystals tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Fast travel. Perchance you have heard the return and teleport. Well, these transportation spells can make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. So anybody can use magic? Given that there is an Aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. Sounds like a hassle, but okay. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent of you to attune yourself to any Aetherite you will encounter from now on. Okay, so if you don't go anywhere, try to find it. Okay. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites and transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Alright. Learned return. You attune with the Aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. So can I just come back to here whenever I want? Let's see. The return spell can be used to instantly travel back to the Aetherite set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed via the return, or accessed by selecting return under travel from the main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is that it can only be cast once every 15 minutes. Only one home point may be set at any time to make an Aetherite your new home point. Targeted and not doing that, but okay, good to know. So you can't spam it, but if you're out adventuring and you gotta quit, attune yourself and return home. Cool. Okay, last thing, learning how to be a thaumaturge. And then we're done. And maybe next time we can do some combat quests. I figured this was going to be the first episode, just tutorials and story setting up, but this is a little bit longer than I thought. But then again, I'll probably be playing this game for years and years and years to come, and I hope you join me on the adventure. And if you happen to be watching this after, I'm on part 150 and you want to go back and watch it from the beginning or whatever reason, welcome! Hope you enjoy. Ooh, ain't this a pretty guild hall? Okay, Yaya. I'm calling you Yaya. Welcome to the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here this day, friend. I see that you harbor arcane ambitions, though your journey has scarcely begun. Yeah, I just learned my first spell. Within these hallowed halls, the arts of devastation are taught. Primeval magics with which to bring about enemies' ruin. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. If you would join our ranks and wield such power, you must needs know of our beginnings. So a history lesson? The nation of Wolda inherited this tradition from an ancient Beladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. Okay, that explains why I had to come here. It's a magic desert city. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Nald Fall, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funeral rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as an art we now know as thaumaturgy. Well, I'm going to blow past you and become a black mage as soon as possible. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse a corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The dwellers employed in the preparation of the dead are equally effective when applied to the living. There, I'm changing a word for you. It is for this reason that we are feared and respected in equal measure. Thus does our guild thrive. Ensconced in the catacombs of Artheneth Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, divine arbiter of the afterlife. So what you're saying is we're morticians who happen to do magic. Interesting. What say you then, adventurer? If you would plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy, let our learned sages guide your descent. Before you leap into the darkness, dang it, I want to go to the darkness, I don't want more light. You must prove to our guildmaster that you are possessed of spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which awaits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Okay, so that's the thaumaturgy, whatever. So, no combat. I apologize. I was hoping for a little combat, but next time I'm hoping it's all going to be combat. So, let's go back, talk to Momodi, and we'll call it there. I'm so excited to keep this going. I know there's going to be a million classes, a million levels, a million things you can do. So much adventure to do. I cannot wait. I know I do not have a face in which to smile with, but if I could, I'd be smiling from ear to ear, which I would also have. Alright, a little bit more, and then we're in the sanctuary, and we'll call it... no, we gotta talk to Momodi. Are we going the right way? Something tells me we're not. You know what? Let's check the map. Dang it, I did take a wrong turn. Can we just jump over? Yes, we can. Parkour. Alright, just a little bit more. If I remember correctly, you can adjust the location of displays, because that fire and ice meter could get in the way, so I'm going to have to do a little reorganizing. But for now, let's talk to Momo and put an end to this. How was your tour of the city, Mechanist? Get lost, did you? Actually, yes, I did. Well, Ul'dah is a big place with lots to see and do, so wander around aimlessly, don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. I will, just give me some time. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? I do have a purpose. Alright then, all that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. I guess that's true. I gotta repay you somehow. Quest complete. And with that, we have officially leveled up. And we have officially begun our quest. Ooh, I can't wait. Unfortunately, we did absolutely no fighting, and I apologize for that. But hey, introductions are gonna be introductions. So next time, let's get some fighting on. Ooh, I can't wait to use my mighty magic. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing. And if you did, please consider hitting the like button and impacting the subscribe button. It'll help out in the long run. With all that being said, this has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.